I don't know if you can quite see me here yet. I can see you in the chat already. I got that jot form pinned. And I was actually just watching Leslie finish up, and I was going to pop into her chat and say, hey, going to pop on. I'm popping on here, and I'm just going to watch your last few items, but then I felt like that would be kind of weird. But yeah, if you guys were watching Leslie, then hopefully you're watching both of us now, or you're popping back and forth. She looks like she's got some little emerald earrings going right now. Some nice emerald earrings going right now for only 20 bucks. Good deal. We can see you. All right, cool, Frank. That's awesome. So thank you, Joanna and Frank. I saw you guys popped right in here quickly. Hello. And Tanya, hello as well. Long time no talk. Haha. Let's see. Let me make sure that I am in all messages. How do I do that here? Not there. Oh, the little chat filter, top messages, all messages. There we go. That's better. All right. So thank you for popping in. This is going to be my first time not being fun and funny, I think, just trying to sell. So we'll see how it goes. I got about 30 items prepped and ready. You probably saw the little bit of the teaser there. I miss you too, Tanya. Yeah, you probably got a little bit of a teaser there in the short, if you saw the short. I didn't have a chance to do a preview video, so I will take a little bit more time to explain some details on items. Yeah, so it won't be quite as fast as I'll be hoping to do in the future, but I will try to get through them as quickly as possible. And yeah, we'll just roll right on through that. But in the meantime, I am kind of hanging out watching Leslie finish here at Black Dog Vintage. I felt bad because I didn't get a chance to really talk to her and let her know, like, hey, I'm going to be popping on. Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to get in her chat either because Gavin is sick again and I had to run to the store. I'm actually watching Justin's cats and fish, so I went and took care of Justin's fish and cats and then went to the store and got some stuff because Gavin's not feeling well again. So I didn't get a chance to participate in Leslie's chat tonight. I was a little bit sad about that. So, yeah, we got 10 people in here and 3 thumbs up already. Looking good. So thanks for being here. Let me just show you. I am vertical. I wasn't sure when I started whether I was going to be vertical or horizontal. So let's get in the light box here and kind of get set up. Take a look. These are some items that are going to be coming up in the next sale, except for these. These little guys aren't coming up for sale. No, I got these from Tanya. Yeah, they remind me of us because they are like, hi. Okay. Super cute though. Hey, Colette, welcome in. So I like this view, although with this view, I can't see the chat quite as well. But honestly, I'm not going to be watching the chat all that close. I'm just going to be kind of rolling through, and I'll be putting prices in and watching for that, but I don't really plan on chatting a whole lot. So yeah, these, oh, sorry, can I have a little bit of double up here. Got my secondary device. Let's see who I'm logged in as. Oh, I am logged in. Good. Chat. I'm just testing out my secondary device here. See how that goes. I know they're totally smoochy pooches, right? Oh, did I miss Elizabeth K here? Welcome in, Elizabeth K. And thank you again, everybody, for being in here. I realized that a lot of you may have been over at Leslie's at Black Dog Vintage, and a lot of people are still there hanging out, waiting for her to wrap up. And so it looks like she's actually getting wrapped up now. So, wow. Bye, Leslie. Sorry I wasn't there participating with you. But yeah, this is going to be what's coming up probably on Friday. I am going to do my regular Mad Libs show on Friday. And potentially be doing more than that as well. But yeah, minimally we'll be seeing each other again on Friday, hopefully. And these will be part of the action on Friday. These are especially interesting. And this one was interesting as well. I thought it was Juliana maybe, but I'm not so sure. I think maybe it's something else. And you've already met the Smoochy Pooches. So, Smoochy Pooches. And then this little Brett, I'm going to try to find a stick for it and make the stick work for it. Otherwise, I'll be selling it as is. So, yeah. Hello, Jen B. And Valerie, welcome in. Jody's Jewels, hello. Jody's Jewels, I believe that's Jody Bunny Toms, right? I thought I saw you in, maybe it was Jason's chat. Yep, I need a skewer, totally. Okay, well, good to know. And you don't worry about re-registering. I think I can figure that one out. It's a small community here, and we've got those things covered. So yeah, look for these items coming up on Friday, and look for a short coming up on this one as well. A very interesting piece. So if any of you are recognizing what this is, please feel free to leave me a comment, because I had no idea. I'd never seen it before. At least half of it, anyways. So how's the sound tonight? Because I don't have my mic on, I'm just using my phone. Or a chopstick. Ooh. Colette, yep. I think you're onto something there. I think you are onto something for sure. Okay, so in that preview, it was a pretty quick little preview, I understand, and I didn't... Oh, thanks, Flocasso. Yeah, that video was fun to make, and it came together quite well. The custom AI... Oh, the intro video, I thought you meant for my short. For the channel, yeah. I thought that came together really well, too. In fact, I have a hidden live that I recorded, kind of explaining some of the music that I've done using Suno, and it's been a fascinating process. So maybe I'll do that here, or maybe I'll start another channel exploring that, because it's pretty interesting. But yeah, let's just jump right into it and see how things go here. Didn't mean to show the price right away, because I was hoping to keep that hidden, at least until I can explain a little bit. Really nice sterling silver, and I thought that this was glass originally, but it's actually acrylic. It's more like a thick resin or plastic that's in there, but a great red and silver wave design. Really nicely made. I wish it was a little bit bigger, because I'd love to sport that. But it's a size 8, and it's 7.3 grams. It's in really good condition. I like that patina on there. And this one's going to be a buy it now. I'm going to do some buy it nows, and I'm going to do a couple of auctions as well. But this one's going to be a buy it now of $39. So if somebody is into that, then you can hop on that. And if nobody is into that, then I will move it along pretty quickly. And just like any of the videos that you might watch, if you're watching the playback and something didn't sell, obviously, in the live, then feel free to reach out, because as long as it's still available, it'll be available at this price. So there you go, $39 on that nice sterling silver ring. And down she goes, back in the bag. Next up are these elegant and refined sterling silver and onyx earrings. Post back, Mexican silver, I'd say probably 1980s, somewhere in there, but definitely post 76. Great design on those. They're 11.4 grams, so a little bit over 5.5 grams each. They're 1 inch tall and 5/8 inch wide. And those ones, those are going to be a buy it now as well. And I'm not going to put the buy it now in. I'm just going to put the price, $29. If you're into those, just pop 29 in the chat. And we've got, how many people do we have in the house here? 21 people and 10 thumbs up. Looking good, everybody. Hello, Valerie. Let's see. Oh, let me catch up in my chat. Woo, my chat is, it is behind just a little bit. So $29 on those. Again, if somebody sees this in the playback, or somebody sees this before I enter the next price, then it's yours for $29. Oh, I better get off this chat. I was in Leslie's chat and it went over to somebody else's, so make sure I'm not reading someone else's chat going on there. These beads, I believe these may have been in one of my haul videos a couple months back. Let's change out our background here. Really nice porcelain cobalt blue. Oh, I dropped my secondary device. Very nice porcelain beads. Nice deep cobalt blue. It's kind of hard to see in here. There you go. You can kind of see down through the first little layer of glaze and see that lighter porcelain underneath, and it gives a nice little effect. Gold gilt Chinese clasp. I don't believe it's silver. I didn't test it, but just looking at it, I believe that it's just a gold gilt. It's not marked. So if it is sterling, then hey, you're getting a great deal. But I assume that that one is just silver metal with a gold gilt on it. And the buy it now price on those is $35. I'm in all messages. Am I in all messages, or am I in live messages? I better make sure, because if you miss a couple of messages. Oh, thanks, Linda Clancy. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Oh, thanks, April. Appreciate that. Appreciate the thumbs up. So I don't know where your little baggie went, beads. But if somebody is into those, then a quick claim of $35 is all you need to do. So this is Doug. This is Doug. This is Doug indeed. All right, those are going down. And I don't know where their bag went, so they're getting on out of there. Okay, peanut charm. This one was part of the Asian collection that I had. I had a few of these peanut charms, and this is the last one that I have that's available. And the thing I really like about these, they're silver and enamel, and the enamel on it was actually done with a little bit of a texture. At first I thought maybe that it wasn't done well, but then thinking about it, you can see that the enamel, it actually has a little bit of a rough texture to it, just like a peanut shell would. And this actually opens up. It does need a little bit of cleaning. I remember these had a little bit of green, some verdigris on the inside of the edges. Hi, Alyssa. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Jen's here. What's up, Jen? Welcome in. Oh, there's the peanut circle in the US. Oh, the peanut capital of the USA. Wow. Never know what you're going to learn in the chat. Well, so trust me, it opens up. It's a nice little, I don't know, you could put like 2 pills or little tiny peanut pods in there. It is silver and enamel. And that one is also $29. So, and it is marked, a lot of these Chinese export pieces were marked on this little ring right here. And that's where most of these pieces were marked as well. So easy to miss. So when you're looking at these pieces, take a look at those little jump rings and see what's on there. Thanks, Jen. We love getting interesting information in interesting ways. April, you know, I didn't test it, but it looks like at least sterling to me. Yeah, just the tone of the silver, it looks like, I would say it's probably $9.50, but I can test it for you, April, if you're interested. But right now, I don't have the fingernails to even get it open. But that one is $29. There's the specs, 1.5 inches tall, 7.5 grams. And yeah, April, if you are interested, I will test it for you and give you the approximate silver content. Here's a little bit of a change of pace. Victorian. I put this late Victorian, circa 1900, maybe even 1910, transitioning into the 20th century there. But super fine micro mosaic. The detail on this is just really incredible. And the fact that it's got very little, I think there was one little tile, one little tesserae in here that was missing, and that's it. But look at how fine the detail work is in that. Just unbelievable. It is on brass. It does have a C-clasp. And, well, yeah, the hinge makes me feel like it is early 20th century. That doesn't feel Victorian to me. I'm not perfect on dating by hinge, but I would expect to have a tube hinge if it was a bit older. The starting bid on this, actually, the buy it now on this, kind of feel like it should be a starting bid, but the buy it now on this is $85. So if you like that, if that's something you're into, if you like fine micro mosaics, then you'll know that's a really good deal in my opinion. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Joanna Lowe's got, oh wait, Almond Joy's got nuts. Joanna Lowe don't. At least I don't think so, Joanna. You know, you never know these days. So, but thank you, Joanna. Yeah, so if you're into Victorian micro mosaic and you like that for $85, hop on it. That's right, rounds don't. And again, these items will be for sale until they're sold. Or I put them in my online shops. And right now, the threat, so to speak, of them going into my online shops is pretty low. So, time is being spent elsewhere. All right, let me just throw this item out in the light box real fast. And I need to go let Eve in. I can hear her. I can hear her. Ooh. This one, I don't know. I don't know Niger or Niger. I don't know how you pronounce it real well. I don't know those pieces really well, but I do know this looks like it to me, or very similar. The painted flowers, the barrel clasp. I've seen this barrel clasp attributed to Niger pieces before. I've also seen it not attributed to Niger, so, or Niger. I don't know, anyone have the correct pronunciation in there and in a way that I can understand it? But anyways, great necklace in super good condition. Super good condition. It's 17.5 inches long, so pretty good length there. And this one is going to be an auction with a starting bid of $59. And I'm going to go let Eve in. So just give me a minute. I'm going to get my coffee heated up. And if anybody wants that for $59, hop on it. And anyone else wants it for $59, then you guys can fight for it. If not, then you guys please be patient. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, that coffee pot's off already. All right. Well, that was my 3-minute and 33-second break, Jason Adams style. Oh, April McDonald retracted that. I was about to read April's message, but all right. I think we're going to pass on that one. So that one's now a buy it now. If somebody sees it and wants it, get on it. "31 people in the house hanging out. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. This is quite a fun, I kind of like this pace. I like just putting the stuff out there in front, and hey, even if stuff doesn't sell, it's getting out there quickly. This would be a great way to do a preview video. This necklace, if you like Czech jewelry, then let's get zoomed out here. Make it a little bit easier here. This necklace is pretty much as good as it gets for what I like in Czech jewelry. But I like pretty simple pieces typically. It's not one of the more, it's not one of the bigger or more elaborate pieces, but it's really, really nice. Elegantly made, great colors. I love all the textures and shapes. The height of brass and glass. And also the kind of piece that I love to have, I talked about billboard pieces before. I like to have these. They're really nice eye catchers. That one, it's all original. It is marked Czechoslovakia on the back of the center plaque right here. And it's in excellent condition. All the stones are original. I don't see any damage or repairs. Very light wear even. These triangle sections on top have a little bit of wear on back, but overall, just wow, great condition. And that one's a buy it now of $135. So please hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Linda. All right, did I miss somebody? I'm not really watching the chat too close, but there's not too much going on there. So let's see. April, Elizabeth K. I see someone said hi to Husky, but I don't see Husky. All right, hello, Husky. And Linda Clancy, thank you again for hitting that. I don't think I said hello to you when you came in, Linda, so hello. And that one, Czech brass and glass, 17.5 inches, $135. If somebody is interested in that, feel free to reach out. Or, you know, we could consider this like a preview video for a later sale. Another piece out of that, the Chinese export collection. This little duck pendant. I had 2 of these. They're pretty awesome. Nice 3-dimensional effect on them. Really nice stones. Great enamel work. And the best thing of all is they're actually little lockets as well. And as you can see, as was the case with most of the pieces in this collection, it's basically mint. It's in excellent condition. This was probably, this piece and the brooches that were crescent moon shaped were probably in the best condition of all. But that one is 1 3/4 inches long. It's 8.5 grams, and it is a buy it now of $69. $69. If you go into that, all you have to do is hit 69. Oh, what did we do here? What's going on? That was supposed to be 96 here, 69. 69. If you like that, Joanna Lowe says, I'll take it. 69, sold to Joanna. Oh, that pen. That's been in need of some action. Whoa. All right, thank you, Joanna. Appreciate you. Okay, this piece has been around the block a few times, and so today while I was writing out descriptions, I said, why don't I just research it? And all I had to do was type in brass mesh Egyptian revival bracelet, and it took a couple minutes to figure out this is an unsigned Haskell. There is the exact same bracelet. And you know, if I knew Haskell well enough and I paid attention to it, I should have known by this little plaque right here. This little piece right here. That little piece of filigree should have been enough to clue me in that there was something a little bit special going on here. So you can find this same bracelet with the same closure mechanism and the same filigree piece right here online. And the only difference is it has a Miriam Haskell plaque right here. So I'm very confident in calling this unsigned Miriam Haskell Egyptian Revival. Really great. The thing that I like about this, not only the three-dimensional head, has a great sculptural look to it, but the mesh on this bracelet, you know what I'm thinking already, Tanya. Oh, I'm missing stuff in the chat, but I'm sorry if I'm missing that. They wanted length, 17.5 inches long. That's right. Are you talking Czech necklace back there? The Czech necklace at 135? If so, yeah, that's still available. And I don't think there was anything else that was 135. So if you hit 135 in the chat and you're interested in that, you got it. But this unsigned Miriam Haskell bracelet, let's see. I think I had $69 on that, but I'm going to put $55 on it. Because that just sounds like a better price to me. So if you like that, it does fit. Oh dang, where'd your bag go, bracelet? Where's my info? Well, rather than look for the bag, let's just whip out the cone. It's at its maximum length right now, as you can see. And that's right around 7.5 inches. That's pushing it. I'd say 7.25 is much more comfortable. And obviously it opens and adjusts down quite a bit in size, like that. This tongue will come out and it can go down to, man, little tiny size. Oh. So I'm sorry, people, if I'm missing you coming through the chat. I'm just trying to whip through these as fast as I can. And I'm really only looking for prices. So I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I am not intentionally personally ignoring you, but I am intentionally not engaging with the chat. So please don't feel hurt. All right. That's 2 bags that I've lost somewhere in the process. Oh, here we go. So that's the Miriam Haskell. It was $69. And the new price is $55. So if that is something that, oh, so sad. Okay, while I'm putting that down, let me just, I know I said I wasn't going to engage, but hello, Dana S. I haven't said hello to you, I'm sure. And hello, Star. Welcome in. Jen B. Oh, there I see Husky now. Hello, Husky. Linda Clancy, I already got you. But, you know, can we really say hi too many times to our friends? Joanna Lowe. Joanna Lowe was the first one in the house. She's on top of her game. Chris. Hello, Chris. I didn't get to say hello to you. I know that. All right, I think that's about it. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Giving away prices again. Little Brighton. I finally learned that, you know. Thank you to the YouTube community, to the circle of friends. I actually know what Brighton is now. I know what the hallmark is. And I bought this ring before I knew what Brighton was. And yeah, today when I was writing the description, I looked at it and I went, oh, wait a minute. I know what that is. That's Brighton. So this Brighton ring is a size 7.25. And it's the Saiyan spinner ring is the design, or is the model or design. And it's a buy it now of $38, which is much less than I saw it listed for anywhere else online. I think the cheapest I saw it was $55. But great design. I love that. I love the spinner ring. I thought it was like a prayer wheel or something like that. That's what I was searching for, and I found it and went, oh, Brighton prayer wheel. No, it's the Sane spinner ring. So that is that. If you are interested, 38 in the chat's all I need to see, or send me a message. My email is in the description. ravenschest33@gmail.com. Feel free to email me anytime to reach out about items you've seen here or in any of my videos, because many of the items that I've shown in my videos have not been brought up for sale. So, all right, Dana S., I see you. I see you in there, Dana. So sold to Dana S. at 38. Thank you, Dana. And coming up next, this Carolyn Pollock pendant. I know that I did a preview on it, and I believe that I showed it one time before. But yeah, that was before I really knew much about it. Carolyn Pollock Labradorite enhancer. So it just unclips, and you can clip it right around. You can clip it around a pretty good sized necklace. Let's see, there's another necklace that I had here that I had bought at Alameda months ago. These nice gray or purpley gray pearls, violet pearls. I don't know what you'd call them. They're beautiful. But when I bought them, they had this 14 karat gold clasp on them. And man, I was so stoked when I found them until I got home and I looked at the clasp and I could see copper wearing through. You may remember that video. It was months back. But yeah, that was a bummer. So the clasp is marked 14 karat, but it is not a 14 karat gold clasp. And it's got some functionality issues, honestly. But it's also a big pearl bead necklace. And I'm thinking this is the kind of necklace that this enhancer was made for. Bam. Oh, well, dang it. It actually grabbed that pearl. Whoa. It was really made for this one, like perfectly. Okay, let's not mess that pearl up. Getting a little bit sidetracked. I don't know if it'll go between. Oh, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So this Carolyn Pollock enhancer is sweet. I love that labradorite stone in there. But I am a big fan of labradorite. There you go. It's got the marks on the back. That one, you know what? Let's just throw in the pearl necklace with it because it fits. The clasp, you're going to have to wrestle with the clasp a little bit, maybe to get that to work right. Or I might be able to straighten that out before I ship it. But I'm just going to throw that necklace in with the beads, all for one price of $55. So claim it for $55 and you get the pendant, 2.5 inches long, 20.8 grams. You get the pendant and the beads. And no promises, but I will try to make that clasp work again. I wish I could make it into gold, but I don't have those alchemy skills. Let that marinate for a minute and see Dana S. I had a feeling someone was going to say yes, yes, thank you. And thank you, Dana S. Hard to circle that without a Sharpie. And great buy, Dana. just the pendant alone for that price is a really good pickup. So next, you know, I hesitated to sell this one. I really like it, but it's not me. So, and I bought it with the intention of selling it because it's quite beautiful and rare. And I love goldstone. So if you don't know about goldstone, it's a man-made glass stone that's infused with copper. And the process for making it's pretty fascinating. I'd like to actually see it happening because it sounds really cool. Like the copper crystallizes inside the glass. So they're actually copper crystals in there, which makes sense. Look at how they glisten. But this one's great. Again, late 1800s, early 1900s, most likely, I'd say. Yeah, or like Edwardian. Late Victorian, that hinge again. The look of it makes me want to say late 1800s, but that hinge and the C-clasp make me think, you know, turn of the century, early 1900s. And unbelievable price on that. Honestly, I'd put that in my store for probably $135, but that one's a buy it now 44. Because, yeah, I got a great deal on it, and I like to pass great deals on. And I have a bag here that says 1.4 grams, 7/8 inches for $95. What was in that bag? You know, I don't think so, Tanya. It's really in good condition, honestly. Yeah, it's a great stone. So, very beautiful. All right. April McDonald says, okay. All right, April. I had a feeling that one would not last long. It's a sweet piece. Let's see this. Oh, that does work. Okay. Yeah, congratulations, April, and thank you. Okay, I have two pieces in line here, so what do you guys want? Do you want jewelry or pillbox? Here, let's just do them both. This pendant, great look on this. Sweet. I know I had this up at one point before on a Friday night with Justin. I don't know if it's been around since then or not. It's been floating around my office for quite a while. That's a sweet piece. And now it just needs to go elsewhere. So rather than put a price on it that's going to make me keep it in my store and keep it around for a while, which I would really like to do because it's a really cool piece, I'm just going to put a price on it to sell it. And hey, if it doesn't sell at this price, then hooray for me. I'll just keep it around a little bit longer. But $31, it's 2 7/8 inch long, 11.4 grams. It is marked 925 right inside the bail, the unibail there. It's just a really great piece. I'd like to even put it like, have it dangly. So if somebody likes that, if you have a great chain for it or a little torque to put it on, that'd be awesome. And if you want it and you don't have a chain, I have a whole pile of chains to choose from. So, yeah. I actually have a silver dish full of bags of chains, of sterling silver chains. So, yeah, if you need chains to go with your pendants, to go with this pendant, then feel free to let me know. Tanya and I had actually talked about doing a pendant and chain sale. So, I don't know. If we can get that together, that would be pretty cool. So once again, if you're watching this on the playback or you're Gen B and you just want it now, go for it. Thank you, Gen B. Congratulations. That's a great buy. And yeah, if you need a chain, then I just broke a chain. Oh, all right, Twinkie. Well, maybe we should do that then. We'll get together a little chain sale. So Gen B at 31. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you. Next up is this great pill box. It's not jewelry, but you know, I don't only do jewelry. I do a lot of things. This one, I want to make it a starting bid because I want to put it in my store and put a really high price on it. But what I should do is sell it. And so for me, this is a very, for what this box is, this is a very exceptional price. Yeah. So if you like boxes as much as I do, I think you'll agree. And if you don't, then I'm happy to keep it for a while. But it's really, really cool. I don't know what this texture is. Is this an oak log? You may have remembered when I reviewed it a long time ago. I was trying to figure that out. Really cool little paw prints on here. Looks like they look like, I don't know. What kind of tree is that? Is that a sycamore leaf or, I'm not exactly sure. But great gold gilt on the inside. And it is clearly marked sterling. And it's a nice early piece. You know, I'd say probably, I'm guessing just based on the style and kind of the technique, I would put it at 1920s. So if someone feels differently, I would be willing to hear why. And I'm always willing to entertain information and learn more and admit if I have made a mistake, because hey, that's how we keep progressing. But great box. If you're into pill boxes, yeah. For me, it was a must-have. When I saw it, I don't even think I remembered the price. I just put it in my bag and paid and went. So there we go. Going down. The specs on that: 35 grams, 2 inches in diameter. That is the price. So if somebody's interested in that, let me know. Another fun pendant. I don't know if I actually showed this one or not. I don't think I actually put this one up for sale. But great piece of mother of pearl in that. Woo! I like that flash. Really, really nice. And then the silver work around it, you know, for me, it kind of has it all. It's a nice heavy piece. It's got substantial weight to it. It's really well crafted. Got a little lucky horseshoe here on the bottom. Those are the little key details that really catch me. You know, of all the elements that I like about this pendant, that little horseshoe right there was kind of it. But yeah, very well and thoughtfully crafted. That's 9.8 grams, and it's 1.5 inches tall. And again, that piece of mother of pearl is exceptional. The pop in that, it feels like satin. And that one's a buy it now, $27. So I know you're probably thinking, why didn't you make that a starting bid? Because I got it for a good price, and I'm going to move it along for a good price, and yeah, I can go find a good home. And this one needs a chain too. That one's going to be a little difficult to get the right chain for. It might actually need a bail to hold that. Yeah, because getting a chain through that little tiny hole could be problematic. So, you know what? In light of that, let's make this one a really crazy price of $21. So, if you want that and you want to put a little bail on it, or you have some kind of little tiny torque or chain that works for that, then you can get it for $21. Here, that didn't quite work. $21. Smoking good deal. Dana S says, yes, smoking good deal. I'll take it. Good pickup, Dana. Good pickup. Thank you. And that's what happens when you notice little details like that on the fly. Good deals just get better. So thank you, Dana. 21. Appreciate you. Okay, I think we're almost through the pendants. A couple more pendants here. So again, anybody who's recently joined in, I'm sorry if I've missed you in the chat. Yeah, I'm really not engaging much tonight. I'm just trying to get through these pieces, and I'll move it along. Once we're done selling these, then I'll be happy to say hi and answer a couple questions, and yeah, have a little hangout time. So yeah, again, I'm sorry if I miss you as you're coming in. I'll try to say hi as I can, but for the most part, I'm just not really engaging too much. So zoom back out. Okay, I will do that. Thank you, Tanya. Dana, good get. Doug, was the pillbox hinged? Yes, the pillbox is hinged. Hey, Leslie, welcome in. I'm sorry, Leslie, that I didn't get to join into your chat. I really wanted to get in there and participate. But yeah, I could sit here and tell you all my excuses all day long, but just know that I'm sorry that I didn't get to get in there and hang out before I popped on. So I hope you had a really good show. So how's that? Is that better? Ooh, zoom all the way out, a little bit out. This pendant has been around, and I'm like, wait, why haven't I put this up for sale? Well, I kind of sold it once, but yeah, since then it's just been sitting. Mexican silver. Oh, look at that. Someone put some acid right on it. Make sure that's sterling. You know, it's always smart, even when they're marked. A really cool optic glass in this. You know, I wanted this to be some kind of really cool cat's eye because it has that effect. Like the optic effect in this glass, it looks just like a blue cat's eye. However, they got those micro striations inside the glass to get it to reflect like that. I don't know. Masterful glass work, in my opinion. I still find it hard to believe that it's glass because the little, you can see the striations in there when you loop it. Yeah, really impressive. Really impressive piece. And it has a really nice large bail as well. You could put that on some of those nice sterling silver beads. Yeah, a big liquid silver. A 50-strand liquid silver, you could probably fit through that. And that would look great hanging down at the bottom of that. I've made a couple of those in the past, one with a labradorite pendant. And it's amazing how good liquid silver works holding pendants. But you need that because they usually have those silver end caps going over. This one is going to be a starting bid. Actually, no, it's a buy it now of $39. Bam, $39. It's Tasco sterling optic glass, 15.8 grams, 2 1/8 inch long, and it has that big old bail. And I would buy it for that. I'd buy it for that all day long. So if you resell, that's an easy money maker. If you like it, that's a great deal. And almost through the pendants, I see two more pendants coming up. All right, so if anyone sees that, likes it, wants it, $39, and it's yours. Coming up next, another Mexican silver pendant with a nice large bail. Same thing, liquid silver through this, boom, perfect. If I still have this, when I get a nice strand of liquid silver, I'm throwing it on there. I just want to prove my point. Self-explanatory. Great. What did I learn recently from Jason? Planished. I've always called this hand-hammered. From the arts and crafts days, hand-hammered was the term that I like. But planished, man, I like it. I like them both. In fact, I think I put, what did I put? Hand plammered or something like that in Jason's chat. I like a hybrid of the two. Plammered. That's what it was, plammered. So the plammered finish, oh, smooth on the back, plammered bail, and a plammered front with a nice, bold glass dangle. It's not a ball, it's a disc, so please keep the balls out of the chat. Sweet piece, sterling silver, 2.6 grams, 3 inches long. That's the price. If you like it, $45. And those are the marks. Mark 925, DDD Mexico, inside the bail. Oh, right down in the hole there. So 45 is the claim on that. Again, if you're watching the playback and you're interested, you can drop a comment, you can drop me a message, anything that indicates that you're interested in the item with the price, timestamp, any of those things. Just make it clear what you're interested in, and if it's still available, it's yours. If you say you want it, I'll just send you an invoice, and boom, it can be yours. Okay, one more, right? I had one more pendant. Oh. I can already see it coming on this one. This is a really sweet little piece. Like clearly all hand fabricated. A nice little bow knot thingy. Oh, Husky 45. Okay, I see it. Husky Foster Fail at 45. Thank you, Tanya. I totally would have missed that. I was already making excuses for this pendant here. Husky 45. All right. Thank you, Husky. Appreciate you. And you probably have some liquid silver, Husky. You can try that out. Sold to Husky. Thank you. All right. Let me just boom, boom, boom. Get back through here real fast. Oh. Leonore. I didn't say hi to Leonore. I didn't see you come in. And Ladies Who Loop. I don't know if I caught you earlier. So hello and thank you. Thank you very much, Christine. You pushed me, you put me over 500 yesterday. That was really amazing. Christy, sorry. Yeah, that was really awesome. Because you just happened to mention, you saw the short that I was getting close, and you just happened to mention that you would try to get me to 500 at your live. And when I popped in, yeah, as soon as I popped in, you're like, hey, I've got something special. And yeah, so thank you very much. That was really amazing. Patty Kent's here too. Hello, Patty Kent. But yeah, I'm blown away by how amazing this whole community is, honestly. Yeah. So I better not start getting lost in that, but yeah, thank you very much. And to everybody, to Tanya, to Jason, to a whole bunch of the circle of friends, people that when I first came in here, I came across Leslie, and with a lot of people, I just kind of lurked. Bruce and Dennis as well, Kirsten. Yeah, I just kind of hung out. And now it's really a pretty amazing experience to be part of this wonderful, wonderful group of people. So thank you. I'm super grateful, and I'm starting to get emotional, so I'm gonna move on. But thank you again. So this pendant, you know, I like unique handmade pieces, and I don't know, this kind of feels to me like maybe it was a pair of earrings. This was one of the earrings that survived, or I don't know, maybe it was originally a pendant. But just a really cool piece. Really nice. It could be, and this one needs a bail too, as I can see. I saw that when I was pulling out of the bag. I'm like, uh-oh, more excuses to be made. It's 1 3/4 inches long. The numbers on this were interesting to me. I was born on the 29th in 1972. Just interesting. Yeah, so this one's going to need a little bail, which when I priced it, I wasn't really thinking about. But this one is a buy it now of $29. And because it needs a bail, I'm going to drop it to $23. And I think I actually have some little sterling jump rings. I can see if I have one that'll fit on that. So if anybody likes that and is into that, I know it's just kind of a sweet little thing. Be great for a project. I'm just a baby. Wah! I feel like a baby sometimes. I felt like a baby this last week as I was sick, man. Holy cow. And I wasn't even that sick. Like, Gavin was really sick, and he's sick again today, unfortunately. He got either wave 2 or he got the relapse, or he got reinfected with something else. Kind of hard to tell, but it seems like he and Tanya pretty much had the same pathology. They had a little bit of a break, and then it came back kind of as a head cold. Whoa, where are we going over here? I'm setting up over off to the left. So again, I'm sorry if I'm missing some chat. I do see things rolling through, but I'm just trying to focus on getting things set up and rolling. These great J. King earrings. These are another thing that makes me realize I have a problem with hoarding jewelry, because I'm supposed to be buying the jewelry to sell it, and I end up buying it, and I don't know, I'm like a dragon. I sit on top of my hoard and I admire the pieces when that's not why they're here. And these are a good example of that. Very simple design, but one of my favorite sayings, very thoughtfully crafted. The shape of these, the overall feel and the look, really sweet. And they're J. King, which, you know, when I found them, I wasn't surprised. I was surprised, honestly. I was surprised that these were J. King, given the quality of just given what they were. No knock on J. King at all. I was just surprised because they feel like artisan pieces to me. So if there's a line of these that came out, wow. I understand why I haven't seen them, because it's a really fantastic design. So there's my upsell on the J. King earrings. And there's the info. $39. If you're interested, that is the buy it now price. Yeah, DTR 2 1/8 inch long, 5.7 grams. The thing that always gets me with J. King is, okay, Tanya says, buddy, you're not slipping those past me. All right, thank you, Tanya. The thing that I'm always impressed with J. King pieces is the quality of the stones. I don't know how he's sourced his stones. I know J. King Mine Finds was a thing. Yay! Thank you, Tanya. I will make sure to bill you for those. I know that J. King's Mine Finds was a thing, but I don't know what that means. Like, did J. King travel the world to different mines and source the stones there himself? That was always the impression I got. But I don't know. I just don't know. Good quality jewelry, right? And from you, Ladies Who Loop, that seems like a really good compliment, because it seems to me like you live in an area where quality Southwestern jewelry is there to be had, and it seems like you have a pretty good eye for that. So I think that's a pretty good compliment for J. King. Jody says, I like J. King too. No free. All right. Not jewelry. Very cool. Yeah. The X Factor. He comes up with some of the greatest things. And he knows, like, I think he kind of knows my weakness for beautiful things. And quite often, perfume bottles, works of art, enamel pieces, pottery. He comes up with some pieces that I really like. And this, I don't know a lot about perfume bottles. I love the color of this, light blue. I love the gold paint that's done on it. It does have considerable wear to the gold paint here around the top of the neck. But it does have the original stopper. It looks like the stopper may have been entirely gold at one point, and all that gold's worn off, and now it's this beautiful kind of deep or light cobalt. I don't know what color blue that is, but it's beautiful. And the stopper still has the stopper. It's even got a little bit of, oh wow, ooh, a little bit musky. So it's still got a little bit of perfume in there, but very sweet. And that's the deal on it. $30, 2.75 inches. It is signed on the bottom. I just don't know enough to know, is that a year? Is that a signature? Is that a type of glass? I don't know. I just liked it. And I don't mind keeping it as a decorative item. I don't mind having it pretty up my store a little bit. Leslie says, I like it. All right. Thank you, Leslie. Sold for $32. Leslie, thank you very much, Leslie. I think that's your first purchase here at Raven's Chest. Well, I see a lot of action going on in the chat there, and again, I'm sorry that I am missing it, and I hope I'm not missing anything important. If I am, then I will try to catch up to that later, or, you know, yell big things or point big arrows or something. But the whole point tonight is not to be my goofy self, but to sell stuff. I can still be goofy, but I want to get this stuff sold, and I want you guys to have some fun treasures. And Kirk's Folly. What can be more fun than Kirk's Folly? Sugar Plum Fairy Ice Cream Cone Brooch. I could go on and on, blah, blah, blah. Really great. Yeah, I could talk nice things about this all day long, but the bottom line is it's $33, and that's a really good deal. 3 1/4 inches long, Kirk's Folly Sugar Plum Fairy, fully hallmarked on the back. Pretty easy to see. Kirk's Folly Sugar Plum Fairy, on really good condition. Love those. I love the Kirk's Folly pieces, and luckily, so does the X Factor, and he comes up with them quite often. Uh-oh, I'm tempted to look back in the chat now that I see some lols going. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So $33 on that if you're interested. Yeah, just pop a 33 in there. If you're watching this on the playback and you're interested, just say, hey, send me an invoice for that Kirk's Folly Sugar Plum Fairy brooch for $33. It's in a bag and ready to go. Ready to go. Okay, let's see what we have now. Oh no, I skipped a pendant. Did I miss a pendant? I missed a couple pendants, darn it. I didn't realize I still had a couple more pendants. Well, I'll come back around to those. Oh, I'm trying not to engage. I'm trying not. It's so hard. I have to applaud the discipline of, well, honestly, Jason, watching him sell and not engage with the chat. I feel like he issued a little bit of a challenge there. And, challenge accepted, but it is difficult. Turn that stuff off. Costume jewelry. Not typically my thing, but unusual, rare. That's my thing. And I've never seen this. I wasn't sure if it was, I kind of thought it was bakelite at first. And then I thought it was glass. And then I thought, wow, maybe it's jade. But, a little bit of inspection. Yeah, it's some kind of early plastic. And I'm not a plastics expert. I know it's not bakelite. I could make guesses from there. Early plastic. Enamel, rhinestone, silver tone metal. I typically would call this pot metal. It does have a little hallmark on here. Looks like a little production code or model number or something. But I'm not familiar with this design or even the designer necessarily. But I liked it. It was unusual. And that's the price on it. $45. It's it's 1.75 inches across. And it's early and collectible. And all those things, those special upsell things. It's a Viking ship, right? It's very cool. Very unusual. So yeah, if somebody's into that, $45. That's all you have to put. If somebody sees it later and you want it, let me know. Okay, a couple of the pendants that I missed here. Or actually, they were just in a different section of the order. They got priced a little bit later because this one, this one was outside. And this was another one that I kind of kept around because I like it. I like it a lot. It's Running Bear pieces. For some reason, I like them. I could go into potentially why. My nickname growing up was Bear. I like bears, but that's kind of irrelevant. I like Running Bear designs for a little bit more higher production pieces. I like the artistry and the design. And again, kind of like the J. King pieces, but a little bit more artisanal in my opinion. quality stones, quality work. Nice. And this one is 1.5 inches wide. It weighs 6 grams, and it's $39. So, I'm not supposed to be reading the chat. You really distracted me. Dang. All right. Ladies Who Loop says, yes, please. Thank you, Ladies Who Loop. And congratulations. And this piece, okay, honestly, I could have conveniently lost this one indefinitely. But again, reality is, I'm not here to keep the stuff. As much as I love it, why would I keep it? There's someone else out there that'll actually wear it and enjoy it and display it for others to see. And so that's the thing. Let's just get the stuff going where it has a good home and others can enjoy it. I don't need to just sit on it. But you'll probably see why. This was a piece that I was sitting on. I love it. I love the lines. I love the stones. I love the proportions. That's one thing that I think scale and proportion in jewelry really is a key factor to good design. And this, it's a big pendant. You know, it's 3 inches long and 1 inch wide. And it's so well scaled with the bail. You know, this could be a 1 inch pendant. And it's kind of like some of the other ones. This has a nice large bail. Again, if you haven't tried the liquid silver, putting pendants on liquid silver, this one could potentially be it. You might have to tweak that bail out a little bit. But another potential candidate for that. And that one weighs 9.3 grams. Again, it's 3 inches by 1 inch. And it is a buy it now of $63. And it is signed. I'm not familiar with this artist or with this shop. You know, just glancing at it, I could have thought, you know, without looking fast, I would have said maybe Carolyn Pollock. And yeah, potentially with the design as well. But yeah, I don't actually know who this is. It looks like OBS. So, all right, Linda Clancy says, I'll take it. Thank you, Linda. Linda C, thank you. Yeah, and I bet, you know, Linda, I think you got the double twist torque. Yeah, I think, well, was it you and did Christy get the other one of those? I think so. If so, I think that double twist torque with that pendant would work really well, in my humble opinion. All right, next, this one has been around the block as well. It's been out at least once on a Mad Libs show, I remember. It may have been at Tanya's as well. Really great. Simple, simple, kind of understated design, in my opinion. Really well made. I love these stones, like a Montana jasper. And then onyx and sterling silver, more modern Mexican silver. That's the more modern number dating system on it. That one's 7 3/4 inches long with a nice little toggle clasp. 28.5 grams. And screaming good deal, in my opinion. $58. So just one of those things with the right outfit, that the understated design is a perfect complement. What are the stones in Linda's piece? The stones, oh, the pendant, lapis and turquoise, Linda. A really fine piece of lapis, and then a nice green, really nice green turquoise. Yeah, and a real clean piece of lapis. A little bit of pyrite there, if you can see that. Yeah, honestly, Linda, that's an exceptional deal. Great piece. So $58 on that. Those are the specs. And if anybody sees that, and wants it, $58 is the claim. If nobody claims this, you know where it's going. I'll give you one guess. Into the wood chipper. Okay, I see it. What do we got? Uh-oh. Dang it. Not only do I have one more pendant left, I have one more pendant left from the Morency collection. And I have one more of these. I don't know. I thought I only bought 5 of them, but I feel like I've already sold 5, and I still have more. So here we go. If you've seen them, you know this is just another one of these pendants. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my original purchase, and see exactly how many of these I bought, or was I just sitting on them that long that I thought I had sold some, but really I was just holding them. Yikes! Yeah, I had someone confess to me earlier in the week how they were an addict and they had a problem and they needed help, and the whole time I'm thinking, holy moly, I'm an addict too. I need help. I have a problem. I need to stop hoarding this jewelry. But it's also beautiful. Like the Morency or Merenki turquoise. Man, I love the blue color in it. I love the pyrite. The really cool thing about the way these nuggets were made, it may even be unattractive when you look at it, but the way that they polish these, the dark veining in there, it's not matrix in the stone. It was the rock that was on the surface that they polished through to get to the blue, which is really pretty incredible. So that makes me think that this piece of blue that they were searching for is a real thin little layer. And you can see on this one that there's a little bit of color underneath that. Looks like a little bit of it could be the host rock, it could just be a little bit darker stone. But yeah, these were just exceptional. This one does have a little bit of pyrite that you can see through it, but it doesn't have any flash. When you loop it, you can see in some of these crevices a little bit of the dark gray, but not a whole lot of flash. So that one, there is this one, and there's one more floating around as well. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And if you're potentially interested in both of them, let me know as well. All right, almost wrapping it up here. Down to the end, we got through the pendants. Got through, this is all the stuff that I had prepped, actually. There's still a few more pieces that were in the preview that I don't have the information for. This sweet, I always called these confetti opals. They're art glass made to imitate like a jelly opal or a boulder opal. Some people call them Mexican opals. But yeah, it's just a piece of art glass and really beautifully made. And then set around it are these, what? Look at the paste stones set around this thing. Holy moly. I'm so used to seeing rings from this era in this style, and the stones are gone, they're dead, they're cracked up and missing. But like this ring in general, it's just in really good condition. And then indicative of the era and the quality. Look at the back of that. I mean, you know quality when you see it, and when you see something that's that well made on the back, it's pretty hard to deny the quality of that. It is signed in there. I didn't research who it's signed for. It is 800 silver. Actually, let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 800 silver if I remember correct, but I didn't write on the bag. I can't see it, but I'm going with 800 silver. And that one, size 5.5. And again, the stones, it's costume jewelry. It's nice costume jewelry. The stones are all glass or synthetic. They got paste and an art glass stone, and they're set in 800 silver. And given the style of that, I'd put this circa 1940, so 30s to 50s. It could be earlier deco, but from what I've seen, like I reference a lot of the Mexican silver pieces that used similar stones, and those were like 40s and 50s. And so yeah, I feel like I could be wrong. It could be earlier, but I feel like these stones weren't around until a little bit later. Deco. Doug, read chat, please. Up. Dana S says, Husky sold Morency. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I really appreciate that because, as I've stated, I'm kind of ignoring it. So, very much appreciated. Okay, so that ring, if you know what it is, you kind of know what it is. And the starting bid on that one, this is a starting bid, actually, because this one's going to be an auction. Starting bid is $65. And it is a size 5.5, 5.8 grams. And for what it is, the condition is incredible. And $65, I'd buy it for $65. But fortunately, I didn't have to. And so I can sell it for that, which is really awesome. And if I don't sell it, then I don't know if people are actually interested in knowing, but I would put this in my shop for $95 to $135. And probably closer to the $135 range, given the condition. So, Husky, Foster fails. Thank you. All right, thank you, Husky. 49 on the Morency. And if you are interested in seeing the other one, let me know. So again, size 5.5. Beautiful. Beautiful ring. About that ring. Valerie has a question. Okay, Linda. Maybe I'm not in... is it Dragon's Breath? No. No, I wouldn't call that Dragon's Breath, no. I have seen people call this Dragon's Breath, Valerie, but no. Dragon's Breath is just red and blue. Yeah. I imagine there is a term for this, but no, the Dragon's Breath it's a different stone. It is art glass, yes. Oh, okay, Husky. It is floating around here somewhere. Oh. It's floating around right here, actually. Yeah, it's glass, and that's pretty exceptional. The condition of it, it's unworn. You know, usually when I find these that are braided, sometimes I have to have the stones replaced, and I have to have the stone buffed. But yeah, this one's it's basically brand new. Yep, Dragon's Breath is a type of art glass as well, yeah. It's just, Dragon's Breath has a red shade to it, and then it has a blue flash depending on how the light reflects through it. I do have some Dragon's Breath around here somewhere. Like, Dragon's Breath, in a way, reminds me of Sapphirette glass, or Sapphiret, depending on how you say it. It's got lots of different sayings. So yeah, Husky, this was the last one. A little bit more exceptional in my opinion. I see why it's the last. At least I think it's the last. I said the last one 2 pendants ago, so let's just say this is the last one I'm aware of. But yeah, great piece on that. You can see some of that pyrite embedded, and I like that little knot at the bottom. So bam, this one same price as the last one. If somebody's interested and they want to beat Husky to it, $49. Oh, Linda, I see Linda in. Okay. So thank you, Linda. Just barely got Jody. So let's just give a quick little flash there so you can see it. Linda and Jody. Thank you, ladies. And Linda gets a organza bag because this one was not prepped. So, and sorry, Husky, if you missed a chance on that one. Linda C. Thank you, Linda. All righty. Husky, Linda. Appreciate that. So we are down to 3 more pieces that I have marked. A couple pieces of gold. And then that's it. Linda, Husky got the first one and you got the second one. So you got the one that I just popped out. All right, good night, Colette. Here, let me address the chat real fast and just say, oh. All right, good night, Colette. Thank you for hopping in. And is there anyone here that I missed? If there is, I don't think I think I got you all here. So cool. Yeah, thank you, Colette. And I hope to see you on Friday night. Gonna have a little bit of Mad Libs and yeah, a little bit of Mad Libs, a little bit of jewelry, some fun and laughs. That's what we got. That's what we got going on here. Another heart, kind of triangle. I call this a stone heart myself. I feel like somebody found this. I don't know, were they walking on the beach? Something. They found this stone, and this stone had special relevance to them. and they took the time to have a handcrafted 14 karat gold bezel mounted all the way around it. They actually faceted the stone as well. You can see that it has been it's been polished or ground. So whether they did that, well, I don't know. Maybe that's just natural wear and they found the stone. To me, it feels like it's been crafted. It's been worked, but maybe not. Either way, beautiful stone, nice 14 karat mounting, clearly all handcrafted. It's 1 inch wide. It's 7.4 grams. Clearly a lot of that weight is in the stone. And that one is $222. So those are the details. 14 karat, 7.4 grams, 1 inch. You know, just a sweet piece. Very, very unusual. Easy to overlook, for sure. Oh, sorry about that, Husky. I know how that goes. Sometimes it's tough to stay in the chat, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like that quite often. I miss out on all kinds of great things, honestly. I do. Another little bit of gold here. Size 6, 9.26 grams. Beautiful, heavy gold band. Half eternity or 1/3, double eternity band. Man, it's a chunk. I wish it was bigger. I wish it fit me, because I would just wear it. It's so well made. It's such a simple design, but so clean. Yeah, I would love to be able to wear that, but it just doesn't quite. If I stick it on there, it's not coming off. Oh, but yeah, just an exceptional ring. Size 6, 9.26 grams. The total weight's about 0.6 carats. I don't remember what the millimeter size was now on these. 2.5 millimeters. So the total, there's 20 of them. So the total weight would come in, yeah, right around 0.6. And the price on that one is $5.75. So if you're a size 6 and that's your style, good luck finding a better deal. All custom crafted. It is signed and it's marked 14KP, which a lot of people mistake for plate. So if you're not aware, 14KP is actually for 14 karat plum, which means it is exactly 58.5% gold. If it's marked 14KP, there's no deviation from that 14 karat. It's exactly 14 karat. And there's the maker, DA. I don't know who that is, but man, they got a real fine eye and a real fine hand for craft. Look at those diamonds. Woo! These aren't the garbage disposal diamonds that I was talking about before. What? Look at that. Beautiful piece. So again, size 6, 9.26 grams, roughly 0.6 carats. Not a whole lot of diamond weight there, but whoa, bang for your buck. What? And again, I wish that sucker fit me. Because, dang. That would be a sweet one. Size 6, Husky. Yeah. You could even go incognito and then be like, hello. Oh, bam. What's on your finger? Doug, Tanya wants a 2-carat diamond, hint, hint. Oh, yeah, you know. All right. Thanks, Joanna. Thanks for the heads up on that. So yeah, great deal. I'm not even going to say what I would put that in my shop for, or what you would pay for that at a jewelry store. Irrelevant. I don't even think you could get the stones and the stones mounted for that price, let alone the gold. So if that's you and you want that, bam, hit 575 or send me a message before it's gone. And also, I forgot to mention, I have little gift bags. So if you're buying gifts, I have little black velvet gifty bags. Where are those? Come here, little gifty bags. Boom. This one's probably got a little fuzz on it, but that's okay. So yeah, little black velvet gift bags. They work great for rings, pendants, other small items, gold brooches. They just slip right in there. Other gold brooches. I mean, what a great little gift bag. So yeah, I have little gift bags. If you bought small items and you want to have them as gifts and you want a gift bag, let me know and I'll throw a gift bag in for you. Just put it in with your PayPal payment. Say, gift bag me. Gift bag me, please. Okay, going down. Oh, I almost forgot where I put my 3 for the price of 1, right? I almost forgot where I put my ring. Whoa. Or your ring. So, wow. Man. Again, I wish that sucker fit. If that thing fit, I don't know if it would have come off. Okay, almost through it here, folks. Almost through it. Did we do the iris glass ring? I don't think we did we? How did we skip over that? Went straight into the gold. I'll take the bag, Sherry. Funny. Okay. Ooh. Another exceptional Art Deco era ring. This one. This was the 800 silver one. Never mind. I think the other one is sterling. Dang me and my lack of loop. Iris glass, marcasites, and 800 silver. This one does have a little bit of green. I saw when I was pricing it, have a little bit of verdigris on it. But if you don't know, that's pretty simple to get rid of. On this one, I would just take a Q-tip with a little bit of vinegar, and I'd give it a little bit of rub on that, because that vinegar is not going to do anything to the metal, to the stones, but it will get rid of that green. So if that's something that you're wanting to get rid of, then that's the way that I would do it. But yeah, iris glass, really sweet piece. I have a few iris glass pieces, but I've never had a ring with iris glass. I've had brooches, and I've got a really sweet open back iris glass crystal necklace. But yeah, I don't remember ever having a ring before, and this one's dang exceptional. It's got that bypass design, well, simulated bypass design, and a big old center stone. it is about a size 3.75. So the reason I say about is if you see it sitting on the mandrel, so on the mandrel, it comes right to a 3.75. But I don't know if I can angle the mandrel here so you can actually see. If you look, see all the gap that's open in there? Part of the reason that it's measuring that is because it's not hitting the stone, but it's leaving a little bit of a gap there. So it says it's a 3.75, but I feel like it would have fit a little bit bigger. So that's why I put about a 3.75. It's 4 grams and it's $48. And for such an early, exceptional ring and in excellent condition, well, a great deal. If you like iris glass and you got a little iris glass set that you want that to go with, boom. You're not going to find a much better iris glass ring than that. Oh, one of my devices just died. I heard my headphones say, "You're disconnected." Oh, my secondary device, it's gone. It is gone. All right, so I don't see any action on that one. $48, size 3.75. I'd say it's maybe fits more like a, I don't know, 4, maybe 4 1/4. But I showed you what it does on the mandrel. Mandrels could be a little tricky like that. So yeah, $48. If somebody's on that, boom, let me know. Okay, the last piece, this wasn't the last piece that I had in the preview. This was the last piece that I had prepared. And this, I had actually had this on Tanya's live briefly, and I hadn't really researched it. I hadn't looked it over condition-wise, and something was just telling me that I wasn't ready to sell it. And let's see, I believe that night the X Factor rolled in during Tanya's show. I think that was the night that I showed this. And while he rolled in during the show, and while I was with him, checking out what he had brought, wouldn't you know it, but this is Czech, sterling silver and lead crystal. Really exceptional. It's in excellent condition. I looked it over. I couldn't find any notable condition issues. Just very exceptional. So anyways, I showed the necklace, and I don't remember what I put on it. I probably put 300 or 330 or something on it, because that would have felt like a fair price to me. I hope I didn't put less than that at the time. Yeah, so anyways, I went out to meet the X Factor, and wouldn't you know it, but in that collection was the matching bracelet. And it's not just a close bracelet, it's the matching bracelet. Not only is it a perfect match, stones, metal, clasp, patina, I do believe that they were original to each other, and I believe the bracelet was made to either attach to the necklace, or it could have been originally part of the necklace. Because the last one of these open back lead crystal chains that I saw was just the chain, and it was pretty long. It didn't have the pendant with it. But as it stands as a necklace, just the necklace is 15.5 inches long. And the bracelet is 8.5 inches. And they can be combined. They can be put together to make a 25-inch necklace. Ooh, let's get back in the box here. Yeah, so it's a necklace and a bracelet or a really long necklace. And pretty fantastic. The condition, the motif, you know, this little center intaglio, it's not reverse carved. At first I thought it was a reverse carved piece, reverse carved intaglio, but it is an intaglio carved on the top. And I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but little flower petals. Let's see if we can get that light to play right there so you can see them. Yeah, really exceptional. It is lead crystal. So yeah, not rock crystal, unfortunately, but also I wouldn't expect it to be, considering, you know, the origins and era of the piece. Don't find a lot of Czech pieces that are rock crystal. But all right, I'll stop fiddling around with it. I'm just going to throw a price up there, and the price is $369. And it is Czech, it's sterling. Those are the details on the necklace. It ranges from 15.5 to 25 inches roughly. The bracelet's about 8.5 inches. Total weight, or the weight of the necklace is 38 grams, and the weight of the bracelet is 12 grams. So the total weight's about 50, 51. In that range there. But yeah, just to really, oh, let me put that. I thought I had put the price in. So that, again, if you look up Czech, let's see, Czech open back crystal, Czech sterling open back crystal necklace, you should come up with something fairly similar to this chain to kind of see what comparable values are. Yeah, the last open back crystal. Well, I actually looked it up, and there was one that sold on eBay. Oh, Valerie says, yes, please. I know exactly what's going on there. All right. Again, I was starting to say, I think that the chain alone sold on eBay for like $550. So really exceptional. So thank you, Valerie. Excellent piece, excellent buy. And there you go. Yeah, I bet, Valerie. Wait until you see it in person. Like, man, it pops. It is a popper. And yeah, if you see it when they're put together, yeah, it hangs very nicely. Okay, well, that was it. My box is empty. I do have a couple more pieces that were in the preview that I didn't get to prep, so I can just throw them up here and give you some information on the fly. Ha ha ha. Get it? We're going to give you some information on the fly. This little Czech fly is dazzling. Look at the colors on that. It's one thing about the Czech glass. Man, when it's brilliant, it is brilliant. Ah, Sherry. Yeah, I bet. I'm kind of sad to let that one go too, but I'm glad that it's found a great home, and I'm glad that it's appreciated. pieces like that are rare, and man, may never see another one of those. But yeah, this great little Czech bug, it is marked. They don't always fit the whole Czechoslovakia on the little plaques. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have fit it on that when they can fit it on those little tiny jump rings on the necklace. But this one does say Checho. And it is very sweet. Let's see, measuring device. Wow, it's so nice having all those things done ahead of time. It's about 1 inch. Let's see, 1 1/4 inches long. And it is Czech, brass and glass. And you know what? This one's going to be an auction. Why not? Let's just change the pace up a little bit. If anybody likes that, I'm going to start it at $33. If anybody else likes it, then you guys can pay more for it. If nobody likes it, then I'll put it in my store, or I'll put it on my bro chat. My bro chat. Oh, okay. These were also. It is pretty darn cute, right? Oh, what's Sherry reading? I can start reading the chat a little bit now. I can slow it down a little bit. 39 people in the house watching. What? Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you sticking around, especially since I have not been engaging with the chat. Oh, I see Husky in at 33. So, hey, what's up, Steph? So I'll give that about 5 seconds here. Just long enough for me to grab a slip of paper and an organza bag. And we're going to call that in 5 seconds for Husky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sold. Actually, what do we say here? Sucker. 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 All right. Thank you, Husky. Congratulations. Congratulations. Ooh, my brain is fading. My brain is fading. I didn't get enough of a nap today. Thank you, Husky. Congratulations. That's a sweet little bug. Great for a bug collection, or great for a Czech jewelry collection. Okay, on a roll with the Czech. And as much as I like the Czech jewelry, I was super stoked to find this one. What? Holy moly, what's going on here? This is the epitome of costume jewelry making itself look amazing. I can only imagine what this looked like when it was brand new, with that high gloss silver polish, or the silver plate on here. And those popping coral stones. This is an exceptional necklace. Silver plated base metal with a nice little filigree waffle on the back of the pendant. Beautiful coral colored stones. Great link on this necklace. Exceptionally ornate links. And you can see the brass showing through really good on the necklace. You know, these were brass and glass, and they were plated, maybe rhodium plated or plated in silver. And pretty. It's pretty standard to see that, the plating wearing through to the base. There's still really good color on the pendant section there. And it does have matching earrings. I'm going to call these the wabe sabe. the wabi-sabi matching earrings, because this one's missing a stone. It looks like it got stepped on. This one's just fine. It looks like it would make a good little pendant or a ring, or maybe its friend can be revived and then they can hang out together again. But yeah. Those earrings are just a bonus. And the bonus with the earrings is, hey, what do they say on there? They let you know where it's from. Check those marks, people. That right there, Czechoslovakia. I am always impressed at how well they were able to put that big long word in those little tiny spaces, especially the rings. Let's see, is this one of them? Is this one of them? There it is. What the heck? They wrote a whole country's name on that little tiny ring. It's not a little country's name either. Oh, Bruce and Dennis are in the house. Hey, Bruce and Dennis. Oh, hey, Kirsten. Oh, I can actually read the chat now. I slowed down a little bit. That feels so weird. I'm not the best at reading the chat anyways, but it feels very weird not engaging. All right, so this Czech necklace and earrings that are hanging out with it as well. I don't know, I could go on and on about it, but you kind of got the details there. And the price for that one is a respectable $135. And why not? Let's just do a starting bid there in case more than one person wants it and someone wants it for $136. If you want the length on that, I can acquire said information. But if nobody's interested, then probably just move along. Move it along. And was that it? I think that was it. Oh no, one more piece. And then I can do a quick little recap of what didn't sell. And if someone wants to hop on one of those, maybe we'll just throw some deals out there. Yeah, it is a great color. Absolutely. Absolutely. And back in the day, and on eBay, back in the late 90s, when there was no fixed price on eBay, it was all auction. Very early days. This was the type of thing that was going crazy on eBay. You could start it at a couple dollars or $10 with no reserve, and these were selling for $300 to $500. Yeah, it was crazy. And there was a whole BSK phase where the big elaborate Czech pieces with all the dangles and the bright blue and red glass were just blowing up. And same thing, just many hundreds of dollars for these pieces. And a bunch of those pieces, I just don't even see them anymore. They've all been gobbled up and somebody's sitting on them somewhere. When will you be billing me, Doug? I will be billing you tonight, Joanna. Yeah. Part of the busting it out and getting it done quick process is going to be getting the invoicing done quick as well. So we'll put that one down. We'll bring that one back around or throw it on the online store here at some point. And the last item, as near as I can tell, the last item that had been in that short preview video, you're welcome, Joanna, is this necklace. It's really sweet, cultured pearl, 14 karat white gold, Edwardian clasp. This one I'm kind of bummed I didn't get my information ahead of time, but getting information on jewelry is what I do with a lot of my time, so I don't mind. I can figure that stuff out fairly quickly. So it is hand knotted and pretty exceptional pretty exceptional pearls. I would want to get them out in the natural light to give it color, but I'm going with they're pretty cream colored. I wouldn't give them a white rating. That largest pearl is 7.3 millimeters. And the smallest pearl is 3.4 millimeters. And again, really nice little 14 karat white gold filigree clasp. I call these Edwardian because that was the era that these became popular, but that's just this, that style became popular then, and I think you can still buy the same clasp today. So doesn't mean it's an Edwardian era clasp, but that is the style. But it is just a little filigree clasp. Okay, so that's the millimeter measurement on the pearls. And let's see. I don't have my little clickety-clack handy. So we'll get a length for you here. And 12 plus 6.5, 18.5 inches long. Remember when we didn't even have pics on eBay? Yes, Sherry, I do. Remember when we had to host our own pictures on eBay? There was no eBay picture service. I had people stealing my pictures back then. I got a pretty funny story actually that I could tell about a George Jensen brooch that someone stole they stole everything actually. They stole the description, they stole the picture, and they listed it on eBay. And almost done with items here. Almost into story time. So 14 karat white gold, cultured pearl, graduated, hand knotted clasp, 18.5 inches long. Let's just go with an auction here. Where's your jewelry selling belt, Doug? Where's my jewelry selling belt? My utility belt is behind me. It's back in construction. But thank you for the reminder, because if I had it on, I wouldn't be fighting a couple of these things here. $99 on this, if somebody's interested. And I put starting bid, but I don't know. I guess we'll just stay with that. Starting bid of $99. And back into story time. So I had a George Jensen brooch that I had sold on eBay, and someone harvested the information so they could sell their own George Jensen brooch. They took the title, description, and picture, and not only did they take the picture, they took the picture that was hosted on my server. They just took the link from my picture. And so technically, I was hosting the picture on their auction. And when I figured it out, I went in and changed the image file, gave it the same name, and basically said, I basically doxed the person for what they were doing. So when people came to their auction, instead of seeing a picture of a George Jensen brooch, it came up with a picture that said, this person is a thief. They stole this item, description and picture from the following website, and it had a reference to where it was stolen from. Yeah, so back in the early days of eBay, there was some crap going on, and yeah, that was my funny story there. So yeah, I can only imagine what that guy thought, or when he pulled up his auction and he realized that he had been busted. And I had reported him to eBay, and yeah, there was action taken against him. I mean, part of me respected the creativity, but part of me was like, dude, you just took all my work and called it your own. You didn't even, he could have downloaded that picture and hosted it himself, and I probably would have been fine with it. Like, well, then there's nothing I could have done, because it would have been his picture then. Yeah, Sunray, I agree. I agree. All right. So that's my little story for the last item here. Again, playback. If somebody's watching the playback, they want these sweet little pearls. Then, yeah, they really have a beautiful luster. Like, I should be upselling these because they're pretty exceptional. And at that price, that's just a great deal. But honestly, like, I don't mind holding on to them. I don't have a lot of nice pearls in my shop right now, and they're not typically hot sellers right now, but come springtime, the pearls, they tend to move. So around graduation time, I guess, is when that happens. Yeah, you know, Linda, the color, unfortunately, with the lighting, like, I would really have to take these outside during the day and look at them in natural light to give my opinion on the color. But the luster is really nice. You can see that rainbow, the rainbowing coming through the nacre. Yeah. Very high polish. I assumed they were cultured. I didn't take that close of a look, but the era, yeah. The perfection, they're perfectly round. Yeah, they're cultured. They're beautiful. Orient is the rainbow colors. Oh, and that's what, and Oriental pearls is what they used to call pearls. It used to be cultured or Oriental. I remember that. Like, the natural pearls were deemed Oriental. But yeah, pretty exceptional when, and if you're around to see them actually get a proper photo shoot and then get listed, you might get a little better appreciation for what they are. Although, maybe not, because my pictures of pearls aren't always the greatest. So, what else you got for sale? I got all kinds of stuff here, Tanya, but that was all the stuff I had prepped. And that was kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to run it out and see how quick I could get it out and how efficiently I could sell without getting sidetracked and engaging with the chat. But this was just sitting right here. I don't know if this is going to really show up. I think I had shown this once before. I don't know, does that even look red? I don't know if that looks red or not. But I think I'm going to take up some pictures of this and actually put it in a video, do a little bit of a preview so you can have some appreciation. This needs to go outside because the garnets are beautiful. So that'll be coming back around, say, Friday. Because I'll be popping on Friday night for Mad Lib show, and also I'll be bringing some stuff up for sale. So, yeah. So for now, I do want to do a giveaway because as impersonal as this has felt, I do want to do something for you guys. And woo, I hope you had a fun little time here. Yeah, I know you remember that necklace, Linda. In case you guys didn't know, Linda Clancy has a steel trap for a memory, and I don't think anything gets past her. And somehow she seems to be in 3 or 4 chats at a time. I'm starting to wonder if Linda Clancy is AI. Come on, Linda. Spill the beans. So, okay, we're going to give this fun little guy away. I have 2 of these. I don't know where his friend's at. He may have partied a little too hard and he found himself elsewhere. But sterling silver, movable party dude charm. Geez, is this what Jason was drawing last night? That's what he was trying to draw, wasn't it? And boy, what did that turn into? Jason's beer bottle turned into a vibrator. Mama Chola, are you in the house, Mama Chola? I thought I saw someone say hi to you, but I don't know if I saw I don't know if I actually saw you in the chat. But that was Mama Chola's guess, and Tanya and Leslie thought that it was a bong, and I agreed. I thought it looked like a bong. Jen B says, my goodness, Linda, I struggle to follow one live. Yeah, Linda, please tell us your secret. Linda's not a bot. She is amazing, right? Bong, bong. Yes, I have 3 votes for bong in Jason's picture last night. I actually took a screenshot of that, so I look forward to Dictator Mermaid with a bong. Exactly, Flocasso. I loved that Dictator Mermaid because it totally looked like a Dictator Mermaid. I was also thinking Pablo Escobar Mermaid. The mermaid was rough. Oh, the mermaid was beautiful. The mermaid just had a little bit of a rough time, maybe. But yeah, here's the dude looking for the mermaid on the beach. Hey, mermaid, where you at? We're going to do a giveaway for him. And let's see. I've already picked this flower once in a giveaway, but I don't care. I don't care. That's funny. I cut some tags. I cut some of these tags for writing information, and they were from a text chain from my son, and so they have some random comments on them. This one says, Odo meat. R reading was incorrect. So this one's going to have the answer to the giveaway on it, which is a type of flower. Dang it. Linda will remember, Doug. Dang it. Well, this giveaway was... Maybe Linda wasn't there that time. Okay, I better start looking. A tulip, rose, orchid, pansy, lily, rose, begonia, lily, rose, rose, pansy, magnolia, sunflower, violet, daisy, orchid, rose, sunflower, chrysanthemum, calla lily, daffodil, rose, marigold, iris, sunflower, zinnia, paisley. Oh. A tulip, a daisy, a hibiscus, sunflower, a trumpet, a peony, a mum, orchids, petubia. Dana S., try again. Because you were there. I think you just mixed something up. Petubia is really close. I don't know what a petubia is. Dana S., you got it. You got it, Dana S. Petubia. Petubia. You are the winner, Dana. Congratulations, you got Mr. Mermaid. What? And thank you, Dana S. That will be going into your bag. Oh, all right. That went really well. So, what are we in? I see an hour and 39 minutes. Is that right? Well, dang. All right. That went quite well. So thank you very much for participating. And I hope that went well for you. If any of you have any feedback, if anybody is interested in any of the items, did you write Dana's name on it? No, but I put it with Dana's stuff. How's that? Here, let's make it right. Because you know what? I know, Tanya. I know how that goes. Later on, I'm going to be like, dang it. Dana. Petunia. Dana. I don't think I would forget that, but okay. There we go. Thank you, my lady. She knows me all too well. Dang it. Okay, so now I got squirrel brain and I forgot what I was saying. But thank you for being here. Petubia. Yes, that's it. Doug, you were so mellow. I'm not used to that. So unordinary, not like yourself. Yeah, you know, I can be serious, Linda, and I can just get stuff done, but I'd rather be goofy. Um, but yeah, I hope it went well. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope that, like I said, I hope people don't feel hurt if I didn't catch you in the chat. Don't. It wasn't personal. I just had a mission here, and come back Friday if you want to have some fun. Come back for Mad Libs on Friday. I'll sell some stuff too. If you have anything you're interested in, ask me. I can bring things out. Also, maybe do a little bit of Q&A if people have questions about jewelry or just questions about anything. Happy to answer. So yeah, look for that. I'll schedule that for Friday night. My buddy Justin is probably not going to be back until the following week. So if you guys are missing Justin, just know he's coming back. Don't worry. We all miss him. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I'll just roll back real fast. Bruce and Dennis, Kirsten, Jen B, Steph, Linda Clancy, Nightbot, I appreciate you. Tanya, I love you. Sunray and Jody, I got the new name. We're on that. And Sherry and Christy, Joanna. Yeah, thank you very much. Valerie, thank you for popping in. Chris, good to see you. All right. That's gonna do it for me. My brain much rather prefers to hang out and be silly. I can do that for a lot longer than I can be serious. So thank you again. And Christy, thank you also for pushing me past that threshold. I feel like 500's a big deal. Yeah. And only up from here. So good night, everybody. Thank you again. Appreciate you. And I hope to see you on Friday. Peace.